morning from wherever you are joining. The Yama and Niyama principles are the foundation of yoga sadhana. The principles, they talk about the Yama is like a defense ministry, and as I mentioned earlier, Niyama is like a home ministry. Yama is like outer skin, protects us from outside attack. And Niyama is like inner enrichment. From inner enrichment, skin is made strong. From inner nourishment is there so that our skin is strong. Without Niyama, Yama cannot survive. Without Yama, Niyama cannot survive. Both go hand in hand. And one of the important components of Niyama is Svadhyaya. The Svadhyaya means introspection. And Svadhyaya means reflection on how we are traveling. Unless we reflect on our journey thus far, from our childhood up to now, how we traveled, unless we reflect on that one, there is no chance of changing the course of our direction. Reflection is a must so that we can correct the course of the journey. Svadhyaya, I mentioned Svadhyaya also is Swayameva Adhyaya. You have to not to be always dependent on, people will be asking, if I say something, has it been mentioned in the scripture? Is there any reference? And I want to know the reference. If I am always referring, there is no, that you have to learn not to be a quotation expert. In that book, in that shloka it is mentioned, always quoting, you have to experience that one. Svadhyaya, the scriptures have survived for thousands of years. It has survived the test of time. And many people reflecting on that one drew inspiration from the scriptures. How you approach the scriptures opens accordingly. The frame of my mind determines what I get from the scriptures. That person also may be reading the scripture, I may also be reading the same scripture. We understand differently. People with the positive attitude, noble people, when they are reflecting on that one, they get positive message from that one. Negative people also resort to scriptures to quote. How to misquote, they also refer. The scripture is like a double-edged sword, and it can uplift you or it can destroy you. That is why in the traditionally it is said, Shastras, scriptures should not be made public, should not be given a free hand to everyone, can misquote and quote. And that is in the Shastra, you have to learn the scripture properly from a teacher. Guru Shishya Parampara is required. Otherwise, it is like you can destroy yourself, or by misquoting, you can destroy the society also. I can convey the wrong information. The Guru Shishya Parampara is extolled. The Guru is the one who is devoted to the Lord, and he is or she sees the presence of the Lord everywhere, and he or she wants to Vasudeva Kutumbakam, sees whole world as one family. Not there to destroy the misquote and destroy the community. That is the Svadhyaya. Svadhyaya is mentioned. Svadhyaya, you have to the outer. I can't understand the scripture based on my vocabulary skills or through the intellectual skills and memory power. I can't understand the scripture. The outer meaning is not the real meaning of the scripture. Outer meaning is not the real meaning. The scriptures are came out of deep meditation. thousands of years back, when it has come out through deep meditation. How my agitated mind, I sit and read and understand. To understand the scripture, I also have to go into meditative mode. Unless I go into meditative mode, tune into that one, tune into that meditation. When it has come out, came out of meditation, you have to also tune yourself to understand. You have to sync yourself. Sync yourself, then only you grasp the message. Otherwise, from the my busy mind, if I am saying I am also reading, I am getting a wrong end of the stick. And when I am reading, scriptures that talk about when the person goes deep into the meditation, and whatever that person speaks, it becomes another scripture. When the deep meditation, the Shastra, whatever that person goes beyond what has been heard, mentioned in the scriptures, or what is the silence of the scripture, that person goes beyond the Shastras, and the scripture need not be 1,000-year-old, 10,000-year-old. It can be a modern also. It can come out, new revelation can come out now also. You need not have to say it is only 10,000 years book I will refer. It can come out, that person has gone into Svadhyaya deep within. Whatever that person speaks, it will become a new Shastra. In Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna talks about Yadate Mohaka Kalilam Buddhir Vyatatirishyati Tadagantasi Nirvedham Shrotavyasya Shrutasya Cha Shruti Vipratipannate Yadastyasya Nischala Samadava Achala Buddhi Tada Yoga Mavapsyasi. And Sri Krishna talks about one who tunes that one goes beyond what has been mentioned in the scriptures. And many times scriptures remain silent on that one. Able to understand the silence, goes beyond what has been told, and that person, one who has reached to that place, that person is said to be in samadhi. And for that person, yoga comes to that person, looking out for that person. Yoga comes looking for that person, that type of person. Yes, I want to remain with you. Yoga comes towards that person. It says Svadhyaya, Svadhyaya, Svadhyaya. You have to go beyond that one. To go to that state, I have to purify myself. The purification part is called as tapas. Tapas is challenges in my life I have to endure. Challenges are, it's a gift from the God, created so that you are made strong. Endure. The challenges, if my life is so easy, everything given in a golden spoon, golden plate, no, there is no sadhana in me. And tapas is a purification part. Tapas is called as a karma yoga. And the tapas, when it has to be done as a offering to the Supreme Lord. When the challenging time comes, offer it to the God. Pray that may you be given enough strength to handle this challenge. Never pray to the God that may this problem run away. Not to say, pray to the God, I don't want this problem, take this one. Pray to the God, may you give me enough strength to handle this one. The tapas, Svadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana together, it is called as Kriya Yoga. The Svadhyaya is a Jnana Yoga, Ishvara Pranidhana is a Bhakti Yoga, Tapas is a Karma Yoga, Karma, Bhakti, Jnana together is also called as Kriya Yoga. The Kriya Yoga is a must to have the life to discover a meaning in our life. It will elevate your personality not only on the earthly plane, Bhuloka, also it will elevate you beyond Bhualoka, Swaloka and beyond. Mahajana, Tapa, Satyaloka, higher lokas. As I mentioned earlier, up to Swarga Loka, it's a going and coming. And do here some good things, Swarga Loka, enjoy and come back. And we have to, the Kriya Yoga makes your personality illumined. And this is a Pitrupaksha we are going through. And time, this 15 days, we are offering our gratitude to the ancestors, departed souls. Many souls, when they depart, they do not have a direction. They feel miserable without any guidance, without any direction. They are roaming around in the Bhualoka, experiencing immense sorrow. I have nobody, I don't know where I am going. Total darkness, and they don't know, they are moving around without any direction and destination. And they are praying to the Supreme Lord. In the Upanishad also talks about, I squandered my life. If I get one more chance, I won't squander my life. Please give me one more chance. May I be reborn. This is a Pitrupaksha. The souls are praying, and one who is doing the immense sadhana here, he or she becomes a source of solace for many departed souls also. In his or her presence, many departed souls get inspiration to and they find a direction. Many bhutas, it is in the scriptures also talked about, many haunted houses are there. They talk about one in Rajasthan also, nobody can stay overnight. Haunted house, the ghost without any body, so miserable. In presence of the great Mahatmas, the haunted house, that ghost, they get released. They are not locked up there, they find the freedom. In the Svadhyaya, this sadhana, what you are doing, it is not only illumining your life here, and you won't be lost after your departure. It will, the sadhana, what you are doing, it is like a guiding light. It will guide your journey. We don't want to get lost after leading a life. Here we led a reckless life. We don't know what we are doing. After departure, again a reckless life. It is not reckless life. It is the sadhana. It will show a light for your path, and it will elevate to the highest. The sadhana, it's a Svadhyaya, is an integral part of the yoga. It will uplift your sadhana. Lie down.